Hey, Jackie Ulmer from JackieUlmer.com here on September 23rd, 2009, and this is the 100-day countdown for the remainder of the year. And it really doesn't matter when you're listening in, even if it's beyond today. Every day is a next 100 days in your business. But what I really want to ask you and talk to you about and kind of get you thinking about is, where are you at this point in your life, in your business? We're more than two-thirds of the way through the year. We have 100 days left in this decade. We'll be launching a new decade. Gosh, it seems like yesterday we were launching a new decade, a new century, a new millennium. Everybody was worried if their computers were going to blow up and what was going to happen to the earth as we know it. And here we are moving forward with amazing technologies and things that we maybe couldn't have even imagined 10 years ago. So I know for me, this marks, October marks the 10-year anniversary that I've been actually using and marketing on the internet, using the internet almost exclusively to build my business. And so I want to ask you, what's left for you in these last 100 days? Are you where you want to be in your business? Are you where you want to be in your life? What's going to need to take place to make that shift for you, to make you take a different step, a different direction? And one thing that I really want to impress upon you is that when you get very clear on the why, the how becomes very apparent. So let me say that again. When your why is very, very strong and you know your reasons for the why, the how to do things really does show up for you. And I know that's the case for me. I spent days and days and weeks early on in my home business career toiling away, doing basically nothing in my business, wishing things would move forward, wishing that I had the big paycheck, wishing that I could create a downline in my network marketing company, wishing all of those things. And that's really all it was a wish. But the day that the why got very clear, all the rest of it fell into place. And so I don't know what that is for you. I remember what my why day was. My why day was the day that my husband found out he had taken a 25% pay cut at his job. We had just relocated to California in a new home where we had doubled our house payment and quadrupled our real estate taxes. And so we were basically faced with a choice. We could downsize, we could relocate, which we had just moved. Who wanted to do that? We had moved into a great house that we were so excited about and our children were excited about. Or I could go back to work, I could get a job. Yuck, I consider myself certifiably unemployable and had no interest in giving up the time freedom, the ability to be there for my kids when they got home from school, etc. Had no interest in any of that. So I was faced with the third choice, which made the most sense to me. I could step it up a notch in my business and really create what I was after. I could let go of my fears, my fear of what other people might think of me, my fears of failure, my fears of what if someone said no. I could let go of that and replace that actually with an even stronger fear, which was the fear of going back to work or relocating or not being there for my children. So I had a decision to make. So I don't know what your why is, but I will promise you that once you get very clear on the why, the how will show up. It did that for me. So I'd love for you to spend some time today plotting out what your game plan is going to be, what this next 100 days is going to look like for you. The holidays are coming up. Imagine really kicking it into gear and getting serious about your business and paying cash for the holidays, or maybe taking your family on an exciting exotic trip for the holidays. You still have time to do that. It can be done. So I want to encourage you and empower you to take this next 100 days and make it your best. Jackie Ulmer, JackieUlmer.com. Thanks, and I can't wait to hear your success story for these next 100 days.